what's up, name is Gently01 and it's game time. Let's play something.
Well, since I'm gonna go back to weapons I know I can use, even though I've never used this one, it's a shooter, so Splattershot Pro. It's got ink strike, ink bombs. It's just slower and shoots farther. I'll just have to keep that in mind, because as you've no doubt seen, I like to get into really close range fights because that's just how I play in every game, and that's also what the arrow spray allows me to do. So I just do it. But I think I'll do okay with this, just because having ink strike back makes me feel way better. Because ink strike is so powerful. Yep, just paint this whole area. Okay, nobody went up, so I'm responsible for this, it looks like. Problem though is that with long range weapons in this game, it gets really hard to paint close to you. So like, just as you walk, the area that you painted is just left uncovered, you know, like just huge sections of it, because you weren't there. Always remember to paint over the trucks on this map. Double. And like, they want to poke their head out, but we've got bombs. Long range. Dang. This thing does have good range. I appreciate this. Okay. I just now noticed that if you try to throw a bomb and you can't, it actually has an animation where they like reach for the bomb and then they're like, wait a minute. Where's your base? Every time I get beaten by a paintbrush, I feel an immense sense of shame. Alright, well, let me just clean up 3 points, I guess, along the way. Since we've got this pretty well in the bag. Anything missed, you know. Now, that is some really good range. Like, wow. That is almost offensively good range. Like, just, they can't really do anything. It's like they were backing off and it's just like, nope, you're still in range. I got splatted. I don't know. Oh, the Squiffer, okay. Like, I was just standing there like an idiot, like, let's fight, and I'm out of ammo. Oh well. That almost was unfair. But I used my weapon well, so I feel good. Although, like, that looks super painful because it's clipping through my arm right now. Just massively clipping through my arm because it actually goes back because it's more like a proper rifle. Which reminds me, like, I still kind of wish, even though I know why, I kind of wish they had used that one weapon model that's in the gun shop, because they have a freaking, like, marksman M16 looking, like, I guess shooter it would be. Just splat gun, whatever they officially call these, because they have, like, the terms where it's like the shooters and the sloshers and the paintbrushes and the rollers, chargers and whatnot. But, like, what are they all called? You know, like, is it just guns? Like, is this the kind of universe to actually just have just guns and not refer to them as, like, something a little nicer sounding? Although, like, I mostly say that just because it's Nintendo, but they had just flat guns and bombs in Custom Robo, so I guess if it calls for it, like if it's actually necessary and tasteful, they will include themes. Okay, let's say bring nature. This is probably gonna kill somebody. Nope. I saw paint going, like just a small patch was appearing where I was aiming. So I figured I was gonna hit somebody. Okay, this thing is super ink hungry, even with Ink Saver. Although Ink Saver doesn't boost recovery speed, it just makes it so that what recovery you do get is more valuable. I can't hit anybody. There's a person over there. And I want to kill them. Okay, they were dead. Now, back over here. I'm painting your base. Ignore us for a moment and deal with it. That's ultimately what I love the most about the Ink Strike, is that, like, unless it's that final ink shot or Ink Strike thrown out where it's buzzer beater and they just can't deal with it because there's physically no time to deal with it, like, it's that, like, the use for it the rest of the time is just a distraction where it's like, oh, there's a huge area of ours painted, we should probably deal with that. They got pincered. They did not get pincered. Teammate, what were you doing there? Ow. I blame my teammate for that one, because I pincered them. They were going around the left side, I went around the right side, and then the teammate was like, what? Just walked past them. Even though they were hiding in a small patch of painted area. It's like, why weren't you trying to paint that? Well, whatever. I can pick back up. That was a bad idea. They just pop up like, hi, melee. Although this was a pretty unfair match just because they had triple melee. And we did not have that impairment to where we could handle multiple ranges, so we could just sit there and fire on them from distance, whereas they had to get up close and personal and we just wouldn't let them. There's not much you can do in a situation like that. Because you can't switch weapons. Which is, like, I both understand why they do it, and I also kind of don't get why they do it, because there's a lot of times in this game where it's like you go in with a weapon and then you realize immediately that you should probably switch just for team comp, because they don't balance team comp. It's not like, well, you see, we had, like, our team was shooters and their team was rollers, pretty much. And it's like, instead of it being like, okay, like, both sides have two rollers, one charger and one shooter, it just throws people together with no real rhyme or reason. Like, it could definitely be better. I hope that whatever the Splatoon is for the Switch that they were showing, that is is probably most obviously planned at the very least. Like, I hope that it has something like that. Or, like, once you get into the lobby or something, you can change your tactics a little bit if you need to, so that it's not whatever you bring in you're stuck with. Cause, like, that's not a really good thing. I don't agree with that. Oh, I wasn't even eating ink. I was like, why is my recharging so slowly? Because I wasn't even eating the ink. I'll flush him out. Yep. That's exactly how I planned it to go. I love it when a plan comes together. So it wasn't this person. Okay, that time it was a person. Ooh, okay. It's a good thing they messed that up. Otherwise, I'd have gotten messed up there. Attack from unconventionally. No! I was below that ledge. There was no way they could hit me. Oh well. Okay, we have some free unpainted areas in our base that I can claim. For easy points to get that back. Which again, I am sad that we have anything open in our base, but I mean, it gives me an advantage, so. Come on, you can make that jump. Now we have 2 rollers. And that would be why. I'm pretty sure they have more guns than we do. And this is a very gun-heavy map. I say, despite the fact that I did A-OK earlier with roller of my own. Okay, more shots than that. Good, alright. That's how you want to be, game. I should have just tried to twitch fire that. Man. We were doing so good. I was all hyped up at this weapon, and then team lets me down. Yep, we had a disco. Well, at least I maxed out the shirt. What do we get? I'll take it. Man, that's disappointing. Oh well, just come back, do better next time, hopefully. It's not really up to me, it's mostly up to the randos. Like, you can only carry so hard, and that's true in everything. I mean, I can get 1,600 points on my lonesome and then still lose. I've seen it in Splatfests multiple times. It's just a fact of life. It's a sad fact of life, but still.